not a good friend. Whoa, how could you even say that? I'm a great friend. Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
Imagine being so close to someone that you trust them with your kids. If you and your partner die unexpectedly, that's not friendship. That's blood-level loyalty. It's one of the highest honors you can give someone outside your actual family. Now imagine that same person looking you in the eye and basically saying, "Yeah, I'm out." That's not just a door closing. That's a wrecking ball through the entire house. And according to an AOL article I came across, that's exactly the nuclear level Taylor Swift is allegedly ready to hit with Blake Lively by revoking her honorary role as godmother to Blake's kids. Let me throw in a quick disclaimer here, because I'm not trying to get dragged into court myself. Everything I'm saying here is just my opinion, based on publicly available articles and commentary online. I don't have secret files. I don't have Taylor, Blake, or Justin Baldoni in my contacts list. This is me connecting dots and being messy about it. Now, here's what you need to know. Blake's sister Robin is the actual official godmother. She's the one who'd be legally expected to step up if, God forbid, something happened to Blake and Ryan. Taylor's role was always honorary, Blake's way of giving her bestie a crown jewel title to flex their friendship. It was symbolic, but make no mistake, symbolism is everything in Hollywood. Titles like godmother aren't just about family. They're about status, loyalty, branding. It's a headline, a red carpet soundbite, a brag. And if Taylor is really handing that title back, it's the equivalent of ripping a monogram off a designer bag and saying, "Nope, doesn't fit me anymore." Think about what it meant when Taylor got that role. This wasn't some casual, "Sure, you can be an auntie" situation. Blake and Ryan let Taylor into their inner circle in a way most people could only dream about. Taylor was name-checking their kids in her music. Betty wasn't just a song. It was a love letter to Blake's family. That's how tight they were. Their friendship wasn't whispered about, it was marketed. Blake wore it like jewelry. Taylor wove it into her art. Fans ate it up. Fast forward to now, and we've got whispers that Taylor's ready to walk away from all of it. Why? Because Blake didn't just stay quiet after Taylor announced her engagement to Travis Kelce. She stayed silent when the entire world was flooding Taylor with congratulations. Gigi Hadid, Cara Delevingne, even Karlie Kloss of all people, who's been persona non grata in the Swiftie universe for years, managed to hit like or drop a comment. But Blake? Nothing. No post, no text, no "so happy for you." Radio silence. And when silence is that loud, it feels intentional. Now, put yourself in Taylor's shoes. You're one of the biggest stars on the planet. You've just shared a huge personal milestone. Everyone is celebrating you, even people you barely talk to anymore. And your supposed best friend, the one that gave you the honorary godmother crown, the one who's woven into your music, doesn't say a word. That's not just shade. That's a blackout. So, if Taylor really is about to revoke that godmother title, it makes perfect sense. This is about Taylor sending a message. This is her saying, "Don't tie my name to your family when you can't even bother to clap for mine." It's symbolic, but in Hollywood, symbolism is everything. It's not like this move would be out of character either. Taylor's always been intentional about who she keeps in her orbit. When you're at her level, loyalty isn't optional. It's mandatory. She curates her inner circle the way she curates her albums. If you're not on the track list, you don't get the streams. And right now, Blake looks like a song that didn't make the cut. Let's also look at what Blake's been dealing with, because context matters. She's been drowning in legal drama, subpoenas flying everywhere, headlines painting her as desperate or manipulative. If Taylor keeps the godmother title, she's symbolically tethered to that circus. And Taylor's image right now is squeaky clean fairy tale, stadium tours, engaged to the NFL's golden boy, literally being called America's sweetheart by the press. She's not about to risk that brand by standing next to someone being dragged through the mud. Cutting that tie, even if it's purely symbolic, is a power move. It's Taylor protecting her empire. And let's be real, Taylor doesn't even have to say anything officially. That's the beauty of symbolic moves. She can just stop mentioning it. Stop showing up. Stop giving Blake those honorary headlines. It'll be understood. It'll be felt. It'll be the Hollywood equivalent of an Instagram unfollow. And we all know unfollows in that world cut deeper than knives. Now, here's where it gets truly savage. Blake gave Taylor that godmother crown as a flex. It was never really about parenting. It was about prestige. Imagine being able to tell people Taylor Swift is your child's godmother. That's PR gold. But if Taylor takes that back, Blake doesn't just lose a title. She loses clout, she loses bragging rights, she loses the one piece of this friendship that looked bulletproof. It's like Taylor's erasing herself from the narrative of Blake's family. And the timing couldn't be worse for Blake. Not only did she skip out on congratulating Taylor, but she's also fighting a reputation battle she's already losing. Fans have been turning on her. Media coverage has shifted from Blake the beloved Gossip Girl star to Blake the courtroom mess. And when you're sinking like that, the last thing you need is for Taylor Swift, the biggest star on the planet, to symbolically cut you off at the knees. If this is true, it's one of the most brutal celebrity friendship breakups we've seen in years, because it's not just a friendship ending. It's a bond that was publicly celebrated, cemented in music, tied to family. Taylor stepping away as godmother is like her saying, this wasn't real family. It was a phase, and the phase is over. So, is Taylor actually going through with it? We don't know yet. It might stay a rumor, but even the fact that it's believable tells you how far this friendship has fallen. A few years ago, the idea of Taylor and Blake splitting would have been unthinkable. Now it feels inevitable. At the end of the day, this is symbolic. Robin Lively, Blake's sister, is still the actual godmother. But symbols matter, and Taylor's symbolically saying, we're done. It's the equivalent of setting fire to the friendship bracelet while the whole cafeteria watches. Savage. So, what do you think? Is Taylor making the right move by protecting herself, or is this just gossip blowing smoke? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because one thing's for sure. If Taylor really walks away from that godmother role, Blake isn't just losing a friend. She's losing a crown jewel of her Hollywood image. So what do you think? If this rumor's true, did Taylor just pull off the most savage celebrity breakup move of the decade, or is this all smoke with no fire? Because to me, it feels like the friendship bracelet just got ripped apart bead by bead in front of the whole world. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe so you don't miss when this feud goes nuclear, and buckle up. Because if Taylor really just quit being godmother, Blake's reputation isn't just cracked, it's shattered.